Right, well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bedford. How are you doing tonight? Woo! As I look around, I see a lot of beautiful, happy, smiley faces. I see a lot of sartorially elegant souls and a room full of passionate music-loving people. Thank you for coming out tonight. There's a bit of a chilly, mizzy old Tuesday night outside. Yet you're in here, in the warm, with some fantastic live music to come to the stage. So before we start, I'd like to find out in the traditional way by the raising of hands, how many people have never been to the Bedford before? If it's your first time, almost half of you. Well done. How many have been here before? Raise your hands. Okay, how many are not sure where they are? Yes, good. There's always a few confused souls with us tonight. Thank you for coming. For those of you who are here for the first time, let me explain a little bit about how the night works. When you came through these double doors, which we have now closed to maintain this beautiful acoustic environment, there was no door entry fee to come in. All of the artists are giving their time, their talent, and their energy on this stage tonight for free. And in return, we just ask that each of you support the artists by giving them your full attention, and by not talking through the songs during the show. We will be taking an interval in the middle where we will encourage you to talk as loudly as you can. If you do need to have a chat, though, if you want to do some networking, if you've seen someone you haven't seen for ages, you can take a step through to the saloon bar, which will remain open until midnight. But we do ask everyone, when you leave and return to the room, to use this, just like this team here. Well done, guys. Hello, come on in. That's it. That's the way to do it. We're going to use this door on the left. That will take you back out to the loos, out to the front bar, and also outside if you want to partake of some fresh or nicotine air, whichever is your preference. Second thing we'd like to suggest is if you have a mobile phone, I'm sure you do, if you just put it on the silent position, because if your phone goes off in the middle of someone's song, even if it's in the same key, it's going to be a little bit distracting. But we do encourage you to use your phone throughout the night, so please do take photos and little bits of video and post them on social media. Pop them on Instagram or Facebook or X or Snapchat, if that's still a thing, or Tinder, whatever you tend to use for your social media. But wherever you do it, please tag us. We are at the Bedford Pub. And if you're a regular on Facebook, if you'd like to follow us, then you can keep up to date with everything we're doing. That's good. But everywhere on social media, we are at the Bedford Pub. How are we doing on this last bit, Rich? Right, and now, as I look around the room, I see that we are quite busy. We've got a few empty tables, but that will fill out a little bit later on. But we are not alone, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't necessarily mean that in a theological or a spiritual sense. I simply mean that we have a camera at the back of the room capturing all the live action on the stage. And via the wonders of technology, we are streaming this show live and direct over the internet to the entire world. It's quite a big place, you know. So if you want to let people know that the show's taking place so they can watch it in remote places around the world, you can just tell them to go to facebook.com/the Bedford Pub. There we go, on all good social media, /the Bedford Pub. I think we're on YouTube as well. We're very daring. You can find the Bedford Pub if you look there. So the shows will be archived as well. So I know you're going to have a great time and enjoy the music tonight. You can also come back and revisit it. You can come back and watch it again in the future. So that's the deal. We're going to begin the show now. We have 5 of the most eclectic, diverse, and truly brilliant performers in the whole world to bring to the stage. Everyone's going to do 2 songs in the first half and then return in the second half to do another 2 songs, but probably in a slightly different place in the running order and 2 different songs. Your job is really just to go crazy and sound like a Wembley Stadium. So we're going to have a quick practice round. Imagine we've just finished the first song. Thank you very much, the Bedford. Perfect. That's minimum, right? That's your minimum level. Everything has to be a step up from that. Many of these artists are returning to the Bedford stage, and it's our passion to present fantastic music for you on the stage. As you can imagine, at the beginning of the night, to be the one act that has to come out on this big, lonely stage and play the first song, it's a little bit challenging. So would you put your love and your positive energy into your applause and welcome to the stage to begin the night our good friend, the fantastic Mr. Tony Moore. Thanks very much. I always get a good introduction here. Yeah, I'm going to do a song to get the night off and to make sure everything's working. I'm working, Rich is working, the PA's are working, and I think that's about there. So, I'm going to do a song about quantum physics. How many quantum physicians do we have in tonight? Probably the other show then. But I'm still going to do it. So, I'm a quantum mechanics armchair scientist. That means I read the books, don't understand the maths, can't do the calculations, have no idea about the algebra, but I like the story behind quantum mechanics. And for those of you who don't know, everything that's smaller than an atom is the world of quantum mechanics. Now, they used to think that an atom was the smallest thing that you could have, which is why it's called atom. Atom is actually a Greek word, and it means indivisible. But of course, we know that we can divise it a little bit more and find inside the atom electrons and neutrons and protons and all kinds of other stuff. In fact, we can find 12 fundamental particles. And a fundamental particle is basically something you cannot chop it up anymore. That's as small as it gets. And of these 12, 6 are like the electrons and the neutrons that we've heard about, and 6 are things called quarks. Anyone heard of a quark? Yes. And there's 6 different quarks. There's an up quark, a down quark, a top quark, a bottom quark, a charm quark, and a strange quark. And quark, I think, comes from Finnegan's Wake, when scientists have been reading the book and like the name. Anyway, these 12 particles make up everything in the universe. Now, the reason that I was intrigued about the quantum world is because the scientists came across a problem in the 70s. And the big problem was that mass didn't seem to add up in their addings up. I know that's not the term they use, but that's the term I'm using. And this is a bit of a problem, right? Because everything has mass. I have mass, you have mass. If I eat chips, I have more mass. Still trying to get rid of some of my Christmas mass. Where does this mass come from? And Peter Higgs, who was a British scientist who was working in Scotland, he came up with a very elegant solution. He said that at the beginning of time, when the Big Bang banged, a special field was created that permeated the entire universe and expanded as the universe expanded. And these 12 fundamental particles that make up everything, like on a piano you've got 12 notes that make up all the melodies, these fundamental particles make up everything. They should have mass, right? Where does it come from? Well, he said that depending on their size, their state, and their spin, as these particles move through this expanding field that he nicknamed the Higgs field, they would attract mass. Yeah, it wasn't in the minibar, though. That had nothing to do with it, although it does sound like a good idea to me. So, I can see I've lost you already. Let me give you a quick visual example. Imagine a ping pong ball on the end of a piece of cotton. You hold it out at arm's length and close your eyes, and it feels, after a little while, that it's weightless because it has so little mass. But imagine that you kind of moved your arm down so that the ping pong ball was now in a bucket, and somebody, unbeknownst to you, puts treacle, thick treacle in that bucket, fills it to the top. Now, when you try and lift it up with your eyes closed, it feels like it's heavy. But it's not really heavy. It's the effect of the treacle on the ping pong ball as it passes through the treacle. So try and imagine that analogy for this field. However, the field is invisible and these particles are invisible. So we're working at sizes that are the smallest size that you can't make any smaller. So that's what's called the Higgs boson. Oh, sorry, a Higgs boson is as a particle that would indicate the presence of a Higgs field mathematically. And so what they tried to do to prove this, they built a giant underground tunnel in a circle in CERN in Switzerland. Well, it wasn't in CERN is not a place. It is a place, but it isn't like Zurich or whatever. It's under the ground. The organization is called CERN. They built this, I think it's 36-mile circle, and they accelerate protons to almost the speed of light and then crash them into each other to try and release the kind of energy that was happening at the beginning of time to see if in the debris they can find the indications of a Higgs boson, which will prove the Higgs field, which will explain where mass comes from. They might also be opening a portal to a demonic world, but that's another thing. We'll talk about that in another show. So that was what was going on. And they seemed to think they might have found it, but it was all very fascinating to me. And Einstein, of course, was a bit upset because he came up with the theory of relativity, all the big stuff. The bending of the space-time continuum, and he was a bit annoyed that there wasn't one thing that explained the big stuff and the small stuff, because In the world of quanta, nothing seems to exist except in a wave of probability until you observe it and it collapses to a single point of reality. If you go online when you go home, if you're bored enough, and go on YouTube and look up the twin slit experiment, this will explain everything. It's a very simple experiment that bizarrely seems to prove that life, as we know it, reality, is only created by our observation of it. It gets very spooky. Anyway, so I put all of that into a song, and the song is much shorter than the introduction. Thank God. So listen hard, all right? By the end of this, you will be very scientifically educated. This is called The Search for Universal Truth, which is that everyone's searching to try and find one formula that can explain the big stuff and the small stuff. There are only 12 particles, the fundamental articles the universe is made of at its heart. Nature likes to rearrange her charm and something else quite strange from top to bottom, up or down, and that's the quark. With leptons like electrons, tauons, muons, and 3 more neutrino variations making up the final score. But then there is some more. It's the bosons that are mediating, particles that are creating, forces nuclear both strong and weak. The gluons in the proton and the neutron, but the W and the Z ones are decaying as we speak. The photons are a wave of force, but the photons are a wave of force. Fuck it. The force. I haven't even started yet. The photons are a wave of particles that all possess to make electromagnetism such a force we can't resist. But mathematicians made predictions contrary to real conditions in the master formula. Mass can't exist. Which is a problem. So the scientists began to think of every single causal link that might explain the missing mass they sought. When Peter Higgs proposed one perfect answer that exposed all of the problems that the standard model brought. A special field created when the Big Bang came to pass now permeated everywhere and gave the particles their mass. Like treacle, it would slow their spin, depending on the state they're in, and made the universe we know at last. Now the Large Hadron Collider is a chance to look inside a world the human eye has never ever seen. By smashing protons fast together, scientists determine whether Higgs was right and what that all might mean. But the world must hold its breath until the experts can reveal if his theory is correct and thus exposed and is quite real. Well, then that would be ideal. But there's even more to this. There's even more to this than meets the eye. The final force we can't deny is something so attractive to us all. Yes, gravity is what I mean. It bends the space-time in between the mass of masses as they fall. The grand and unifying theories still define quantum queries as we search for gravity and grimy waves. But Einstein was annoyed that relativity is not employed when the mechanics of the quanta are displayed. Now the search continues day and night to find the formula to write that can deliver what we hope's the final proof. Joining everything together, one equation for forever, giving us the universal truth. Oi, faith! Thank you. Whew. Thank you, I deserve it. Right. If you're intrigued to hear that again, if you go on YouTube and you just Google, well, you YouTube'll, Tony Moore, The Search for Universal Truth, there is a version of me playing that on the piano, which I posted when we sadly lost Stephen Hawking. And the whole thing that got me into it was a briefer history of time. Right? A brief history of time just wasn't short enough for me. I had to have the briefer one. But that got it all started. Anyway, we're going to welcome to stage our first band tonight, having played here a number of times before, but the first time playing here since I've been here, and with a very famous bass player in Bedford terms. We're very pleased to welcome Luke in the band. So will you please put your hands together and welcome to stage the brilliant VOODOO Jr.!
Hello, beautiful people. How are we doing? So I know Tony was like, you know, it's a bit of pressure to come on first, so I'm going to ease you in. How the fuck are we supposed to follow on from that? We just heard about the fundamental nature of reality and all the rest of that, so big respect. But on a serious note, we are actually dedicating this set to a lost soul today. So Mitch's cat, Patrick, died today. He still came to the show. He's here. So we want you to feel jubilant and happy and joyous, because we were asking Mitch, how are you feeling? He said, he won't mind me saying this, he said he did cry in the vet. He's an emotionally attuned man. But then he said, you know, we gave that cat a great life. He had a great time. And he feels proud about what he did.
I did propose a minute of silence, but it doesn't quite fit with the gig. So we will skip that and we'll go straight into the honouring of him through our music.
Amen to that. And in fact, we'd like you to be making noise, being loud, getting involved. If you want to stand up, you can, but maybe wait till the second half. I'll understand. So this first song is called Flick of Fire. It's about that little song that's inside all of you all the time, waiting. Check. So. Let a little flick of fire come up off your tongue. I wanna hear your unsung song sung, yeah, now, with blessed reason and inspiring intuition. Come we see them undone, ting, done. Let loose freedom and desire, see what can become. I wanna hear your unsung song sung. I bet you're going on fire with your connection. Come when you see I love them undone, ting done. Then you're dreaming the world is sweetness. You best believe it, babe, this life she is a priestess, yeah. We're just chasing our tails and rocking the mold, yeah. But the dull and dreary raps its theory of pessimism. Next thing you know, you're making all the did undone. Your gut starts weighing down so heavy, like pre-explosion, gurgling an alien tongue, the sun, ooh. Shadows wrestling, making certain every stone unturned starts to persuade you to unlearn the things learned. Mentality has got its pressures and fishes for fun. Got you feeling weary like a fish in a pond. And then you're dreaming the world is sweetness. You best believe it, babe, this life she is a priestess, yeah. We're just chasing our tails and rocking the boat. You see people real in the great unknown. Down on your knees, you give a kiss to the throne. You're in a place you've never been, but it feels like home. Start to hear the echoes of the unsung song. Breaking bread up in the heaven in a communion, walking the plank of the holy Mount Run. So let loose freedom and desire, see what can become. Yeah, I wanna hear your unsung song sung. Then you're dreaming the world is sweetness. You best believe it, babe, this life she is a priestess, yeah. Just chasing our tails and rocking the boat. So let a little flick of fire come off your tongue. I wanna hear the unsung song sung with the blessed reason and inspiring intuition. Come we'll see them unlearn things. Thank you, beautiful people. Oh, thank you, thank you. This next one's called Spirit Plane. So this is kind of where the Voodoo Junior element comes into play. I'll let the words speak for themselves. Keep up. Beautiful people. Again, did I not tell you you're beautiful tonight? You beautiful people. Hold tight the sound as well inside. Limbs swollen on the spirit plane. Things frozen in the middle. Wait, bricks tumble all the things we made. Blitz and fumble up into the brain. Fixing, fumbling, finding edges frayed. They picking hungry holes from in the shade. Bits a grumble in the earth, she aches. Fit for something come from outer space, outer space. Oh, yeah, oh, you gotta do what your heart wants, do what your soul had told you. I'm like, oh, yeah. You gotta do what your heart wants, do what your soul had told you. Because the heaven's got its gravities. Heart the pressure in the cavities. Majesty you'll find in every piece. Fantasy you'll find its wildest dreams complete. This life far stranger than fiction it seems. We might make hay then when in sunny beams. Fight the fate and lights of other streams. You're made of wildfire, so what else to be, to be? Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. You gotta do what your heart wants, do what your soul had told you like, oh. You gotta do what your heart wants, do what your soul had told you. Because it's golden in the medley. You know when soul is in a harmony. Get home inside your temple, then you're free. Don't let your shine dim unnecessarily. Cause every day go up and go back down. Just remember you walk upon hallowed ground. If only we could now imagine how got all the universe's power at hand. Oh, 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 you gotta do what your heart wants, do what your soul had told you like. Oh, you gotta do what your heart wants, do what your soul had told you. Come back later for more, all right? We'll be back. Thank you. We're Voodoo Junior. See you later.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, massive round of applause for VOODOO Junior. Kicking off this evening in fantastic style. And as mentioned, they will be back in the second half to do another 2 songs, but in a slightly different place. Now we're going to get our next performer on stage, plugged in and ready to go. And whilst we're doing that, just a little bit of info for those of you who are here for the first time. This is my 22nd year curating and presenting music here at the Bedford. This is such a beautiful space. And Rich and I, Rich who does the sound and me, we have such a passion to create a space for amazing music to be seen and heard at its very best. Over those 22 years, we've had some incredible performers upon the stage. We do live music every Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday night. And when it's an in-house show, like what this is, it's free entry. We do have some nights which promoters take over, or maybe a private hire event. So it's always worth looking on our website, thebedford.com, under the What's On to see what's happening. But now you know where we are and how easy it is to get to. I know it's South London. Who's come from North London to be here, by the way? Right. So they didn't ask you for your passport. You didn't need a visa. And it was just on the Northern Line, and it's pretty easy, right? But so many people over the years that I've been here have said to me, for fuck's sake, Tony, you're in South London. I go, I know, but it's not that hard to get to. And there's good parking in the area, and there's a mainline train station, and it all happens here. So, right. That's covered a little bit. That was a bit of bullshit freefall there, ladies and gentlemen, whilst we just made some space for the next act. Because my job really is to be the glue between the performers, to keep the sense of attention on the center of the stage and to keep you all focused and in the moment with us. Our next performer is making a welcome return to the stage. We ask you please to do your Wembley Stadium audience best and put your hands together for the brilliant Chris Sagan.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm Chris Sagan. I'm London-based, etc., etc. That was a fucking good band. Well done. It was so good. Thank you so much. And I love playing the Bedford. It's really, really good like that. So, yeah, congratulations as well for being amazing live music supporters as well. That's never a bad thing. Last gentleman was extremely tall. Anyway, this is, I feel like today's a kind of a safe space, should we say, for lack of a better term, a very modern term, to do some kind of experimental stuff. Do you mind that? Yeah, do you mind? Is that all right? Yeah, good. Okay, cool. So I'll do songs that I haven't actually done live. I've done this with a band, and I've done this kind of, I was very lucky to perform at Abbey Road and do some recordings there and stuff. And this is something we did there, and I wrote about half an hour before I got up and did it the next day. Wrote it in about half an hour, and then went it the next day, and they loved it, and so blah, blah, blah. But then it was, yeah, just kind of one of those songs that didn't really get performed live much, you know? So anyway, this is a song called God in Your Own Hands, and I'll hopefully do it justice. Yeah, 1, 2. No worries. Thank you, sir. There we go. Can you hear me now? Wonderful. Cheers, Rich. No worries, man. By the way, the thing that keeps musicians coming back here is the amazing sound, man. He's just incredible. It's absolutely fantastic, honestly. The ambience, the Tony and Moore, it's just everything about this place is just amazing. So, anyway, this is a song called God in Your Own Hands.
soul. Sin's in the difference to be released by the scaffold. The crowd comes outside again, burning crosses to save their souls. Sin is in the difference, so hung the man by your Thank you very much. It's good to be back. So that song's slightly kind of a crazy song. I remember doing research ages ago, and I found out that I was kind of going through this whole, I don't know if you've ever heard of the Zeitgeist movement, I was going through this whole kind of rabbit hole of, for a fair few years of kind of just wondering what was making up society and what was wrong with it and all this sort of stuff, and kind of went onto these institutions and I found out some of these horrible institutions that existed in these kind of like the government sponsored, and that's what led to that song. It's kind of a protest against all the mental nonsense that human stains in society. But this song is a really happy song. So, happy days. Made in the same era, it's called This Machine, so you can imagine it's kind of made in my FU phase, but you know, I'm getting on a bit in years now, so I decided to make some happier songs. Anyway, this is a song called This Machine. Foot on the hill and the other on fire. Don't know which way we're supposed to go. Walk the same steps as many before. It feels like there's something wrong, and I know the higher I'll get, the further I'll fall. But I don't know how to start again. Why am I here and where am I from? All these questions come into my head. Try to remain hidden from the deep, long night. The fear that there's something I've said. It always seems to catch me wherever I go, and a hurt that wants me with. And I know the sunshine will keep me away from the demons I hold within. But when the nights fall and the sirens call, I will eat of the fruit of sin. Just let me know, just let me know the fires will go out. Just let me hear, just let me hear you say revolution out loud. Oh, let me know, just let me know the fires will go out. Oh, let me hear, just let me hear you say revolution out loud. Let me know. Fully automatic, and I won't regret it. The big man shoots you down. As this machine kills, but the enemy steals everything but the sound. Well, fuck you and your politicians too. I heard you're all the same. I hear the siren call, make my enemy fall, but I did not catch your name. Just let me know.
hear you say revolution out loud. Just let me hear you say revolution out loud. Just let me hear you say revolution out loud. Just let me hear you say revolution out loud. Oh, let me hear you say revolution out loud.
Thank you very much.
Two brilliant songs. Two brilliant songs from Chris Sagan there, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Yes, you can unplug it. Yes, it'll be fine. There you go. Chris will return in the second half with another two fantastic songs. And I thought that 12-string sounded fantastic. It was a beautiful sounding guitar. We're going to welcome to stage our next performer. And whilst Leo gets himself up stage... Oh, there he is, over there. Fantastic. This is for you, Leo. Has anyone seen the Wham documentary, by the way, on Netflix yet? Yeah, I'm halfway through it. It's brilliant. Very cleverly done, using the voices of Andrew and George telling the story. But quite a fascinating story, more than I ever really realised how, really, in the early days, Andrew was the driving force of Wham. It's quite a moving and very educational experience. So if you get the chance to watch it, it is brilliant. I've just got to the point where they're having the non-Christmas hit, the non-number one, because George Michael's going... We're about to have 4 number ones in a year because he thinks that this, Last Christmas is going to be the Christmas number one. And of course, Live Aid comes out, and they donate all the money from Last Christmas to the Live Aid charity. And of course, I think it did become number one after he died, didn't it, a couple of years ago? But anyway, it's a fascinating documentary. There you go. That's it. I don't pay much attention. I don't know what the charts are anymore. I have no idea where they are. They used to be on a Thursday night at 8 o'clock, didn't they, on Top of the Pops? You knew where you stood then or where you sat down. Anyway, I think this needs to be about that kind of hype for our next artist. Will you please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to stage, playing 2 songs for the first half, the brilliant Leo Baby.
Thank you for having me. This song's called The World Is Your Audience. They just don't know that they love you yet. Okay. And the world is your audience. They don't know that they love you yet. Here the world is my audience. You don't know that you love me yet. Word to the outside, straight from the inside, saying, if all you got is love, just let me feel it all. Let me jump right in. Take what I'm needing, rejuvenating my soul, pleasing me. Why the hell we been fighting for? And I said you can't tear me down, no. No, your thorns got no influence. Yeah, just trust me to love you, babe. I feel it's obvious that if you try, if you're gonna try, keep the day just for the sake of a fear within. You'll never be satisfied. Yeah, the world is your audience. They don't know that they loving you yet. Yeah, the world is my audience. You don't know that you're loving me yet. I'm sending love out with confidence. All my friends and all their mothers won't be trapped in a made-up world where we judge, confine each other. I'm about to get up now. I'm about to get up now. So word to the outside, straight from the inside, saying, all I got is love. It's like a waterfall. You could jump right in, take what you need, then rejuvenate your soul. If you want, why the hell you been fighting for? And if you try, if you're gonna try, keep it there. just for the sake of a feel within. You'll never be satisfied. Yeah, the world is your audience. They don't know that they're loving you, yeah. Yeah, the world is my audience. You don't know you're loving me, yeah. I'm sending love out with confidence. All my friends and all their mothers won't be trapped in a made-up world where we just confine each other. I'm about to get up now. Get up, get up. I'm about to get up now. 'Cause the world is your audience. They don't know that they're loving you, yeah. Yeah, the world is my audience. You just don't know that you're loving me. Thanks, guys. That's like my simple warm-up song. That's that one. I am a little bit nervous, I have to tell you the truth, but I'm gonna sing anyway because obviously. Okay. This song's called Back to Sleep, and yeah, I was trying to warm my voice up, but I think I might have. I don't know. This song is about the liminal space between consciousness and sleeping, and how it's kind of ridiculously scary and also inviting. Under a spell I fall asleep. I let the magic in each time I dream. I'm neither here nor there, no future or past. Time moves so slowly, then it goes so fast. Then I awaken, paint a picture in my mind, something to fantasize and dream. Dreamers we could be. I go back to sleep, it's a fantasy. I wanna be young forevermore. I won't hide in dreams or fall down. I bleed right into the morning, yeah. And in the morning, yeah, I go back. Yeah. Oh, I see some faces on my days, teach me to fly. So come on and give it a try. Now I'm jumping over rivers. Hey, I'm getting the shivers. These steps I take, every dream I make, I see some faces of evil. My heart goes blank. Those some strange people, but I'm gonna go back. I go back to sleep. It's a fantasy. I wanna be young forevermore. Yeah. I won't hide in dreams or fall down. I'll bleed right into the morning, yeah. And in the morning, yeah, I go back. Yeah. I dream in color, brightly I see. To breathe, the place I float around, I float to the clouds below me. I dream to be free, sometime familiar, thrown onto your head. There's a landscape, I know, but it's different. Maybe it's a floor, darling. I need my dream. Oh, go back to sleep. It's a fantasy. I wanna be young forevermore. Yeah. I won't hide in dreams or fall down. I'll bleed right into the morning, yeah. And in the morning, yeah, I go back just to see. It's a fantasy to wanna be young forevermore. I won't strive to keep my mind asleep, but I won't be dumb. close that door. Thanks, everyone. I go back to sleep, it's a fantasy. I wanna be young forevermore. Cool. I'll be back after the second thing.
Thank you, Leo. Ladies and gentlemen, Leo, baby. I want to be young forevermore too. I want to be young forevermore too. That's a great lyric, great song. Put us in a fantastic mood. Leo will be back in the second half. Now, we'll bring on stage our next performer, which is... right, so a few things to set up. This is Rich, by the way, our sound engineer. And... he has been mentioned once or twice tonight, and I will give him a big shout out at the end of the night. But seriously, we couldn't do this show without him. He makes everything sound so good and run so easily. Now, whilst we're just plugging a few things in, we were talking about music. I was asking you a few kind of questions. Had you seen the Wham thing and stuff? I think it's only fair that I'm going to introduce right now a new, well, it's not a new spot. I do it quite a lot sometimes. A spot, but new to you. It's called Ask the Host Any Question You Like. So I'm going to give you the chance to ask me anything you like. It might be something that's been keeping you up late at night. It might be a psychological or a historical, a geographical or a spiritual challenge. But if you have anything that you would like me to answer, I will do my best to give you an answer. So does anyone have a question for me? Well, I'll let you ponder because I think we're always ready to go now, which is all good. Oh, a question over there, sir. Yes.
When they found the Higgs boson,
Yes.
I only asked to hear reviews, was it? And I don't know if you mentioned that in your song. Could you elaborate?
I could write a follow-up song, the non-peer reviewed claim to have discovered the Higgs boson, also known in some areas as the God particle. That's a catchy little title, isn't it? I could work on that. Yes, I'm still not sure. I'm on the fence a little bit about it. Mind you, I'm going to go to Switzerland next weekend, and I'm going to see if I can try and have a quick look down CERN, see if I can just pop my head around the door and see what's going on. Yes, I could get the tube, exactly. Or I could say, I thought I could go on tour, right? I could do a tour opening for famous scientists and quantum physicists doing my song, right? Because I think it'd be, the audience would be interested. They'd know a little bit about it. And, I thought I could go, back in the day when he was still here, I thought I could go out with Stephen Hawkins. I could go out unplugged with him. But that probably wouldn't be so good, really. All right, I'm going to leave the stage now. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you please put your hands together for our next... yes, I know. Challenging humour there from the non-comedian introducer of artists. Will you put your hands together for the brilliant Bob Clamp?
Thanks, Tony. This is a song called Adelaide.
So we're under siege. Didn't mean to catch your breath. Oh, how mighty watching out to sea, guiding light with sailors in distress. You couldn't comment on your foreign past. If anyone would ask, you wouldn't tell. There's a preacher in the courtyard filling up on gas. You'll for the flames, you lit yourself. But as the sun goes down, there's no one else around. Adelaide, Adelaide. Oh, to the angel calling out for help, looking for the boy that cried wolf. One man's castle is another man's cell, while your idea of heaven's sneaking up next door. But as the sun goes down, there's no one else around. Adelaide. Adelaide. What a price to pay, the one that got away. Adelaide. Adelaide.
How's everybody doing? We good? All right. Who's up for some audience participation? That was not a positive response. It's perfect. I've gone in now. It's too late. I mean, it's technically not, but we're going to do it anyway, right? This is real simple. Well, all I want you to do is repeat after me, okay? Just repeat after me and then keep up. You'll get what I mean when it gets going. So, hey, 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 hey. Like that, but louder. Hey, 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 hey. All right, just keep up, okay?
Hey, 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 hey. Come on, hey, 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 hey. 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 Hey, 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 hey.
Nice. My name's Rob, I'm from Southampton. I'm not Rob Beckett, the comedian, by the way. I normally have to tell people straight away. This next song is a song I wrote after a conversation with my grandmother. I went over to see her at that kind of strange point of the pandemic where you had to stand at an awkward distance from somebody. And it was her 89th birthday, so naturally she was going through a bit of a phase where she was panicking slightly. She's not dead, don't worry. It's not a dead grandma song. And she's mine and my brother's last remaining grandparents, so she'd kind of taken it upon herself at the time to pass down the remaining family history we have. And on that specific day, she was going for a very old family photo album. And my brother and I have nicknamed it the Book of Death because, like, everyone's dead in it, you know. Apart from her, and she's real smug about it, you know. She's 92 now, and she's still laughing. Nah, you're filming this, I better not make that joke. Anyway. And she's flicking through this very old photo album, and she turns to a picture of a young man in First World War uniform, and that was the first time I found out I had a member of the family that had fought in the First World War. And I was 28 years old. So I kind of turned to her and said, you know, why didn't you tell me? It's taken so long to get that message across. And she just smiles and she turns the page again. And in this next photo, there stands the same young man, but this time he doesn't stand alone. He stands next to a much older man who's also in First World War uniform. And the older man was my great-great-grandfather, and the younger man was his son, Jack. And they both went off to war together, and my great-great-grandfather came home alone. And it was, you know, it kind of hit me. It almost bypassed 2 generations of my family, and I never knew that it was a family that was so affected by something like that. And I was reading a book at the time I heavily recommend you go and read, because I try to make a habit of writing songs about things that are worth remembering, not things that are worth forgetting. So I wanted to write something for a lot of people that are well worth remembering. This song's called All Quiet on the Western Front.
All quiet on the Western Front, where the wise men sing and the fragile dawn. Blue lions pulling out their guns, way down by ice in the winter sun. And oh, you are dancing in the ashes. They told you to survive, and we saw through all your service medal jackets. It didn't give you the right. The soul goes quiet on the Western Front tonight. Knife through butter on a nation's tongue, drawn out by fire as they wait too long. Pull your finger out to feel your thumbs, General Sir, on the Western Front. And oh, you are blowing out your matches. They fool you wouldn't lie, and we saw through all your Oxbridge colored badges. It didn't give you the right. The soul goes quiet on the Western Front tonight. Chosen letters from the fallen sons to the parents who have lost loved ones. Send more over when the morning comes, while you're 5 miles back from the Western Front. And oh, you are throwing back your glasses while they told you how to die. We saw through all the bullets and the scratches. It didn't give you the right. The soul goes quiet on the Western Front tonight. Oh. On the Western Front tonight.
Thanks. See you in a bit.
Oh, fantastic. Rob Clamp, 2 brilliant songs. And this stomp board looks fantastic. It sounds great. But it does worry me because it does look like you've got a landmine on it. And just a bit concerned you don't put your foot down in the wrong place at the wrong time. But multi-dexterous, though. 2 feet, 2 hands, 1 voice. You could be flying a helicopter, couldn't you, really? Well, you need that kind of multi-dexterity in your different limb parts, I think, to fly helicopters. I used to fly single-engine airplanes. I had a pilot's license for a short while. Well, it was quite a long while, really. But I've stopped flying now because it got very expensive, and I'm quite glad to be on terra firma. It was fun being in an airplane. In fact, it was an airplane, Cessna 172, glass cockpit I used to fly. They have a great saying in aviation. They say, taking off is arbitrary, landing is compulsory. And it's a really good thing to remember, right? Because once you take off, you have to land somewhere at some time. You will run out of fuel and run out of sky, and you'll need to plop it down somewhere. So very few people ever take airplanes and just mess around. You might have a local area, but if you're going to go somewhere, you know where you're going to go because you know it's got to be open when you get there. I did some hours building, actually, in California, which was very exciting. It's cheaper to fly and easier to fly in America because it's such big distances, and private aviation is encouraged in a very different way over there. And I remember one day I had a friend that I met at the air school where I was renting the aircraft. She was training to be a pilot trainer. So I took her up as a mate, as a kind of You know when you do something that you know you can do, but it's really nice to have an expert there just in case anything goes wrong, and you've kind of got a safety net, you think. So she came with me. One day we flew from Santa Monica to the Grand Canyon for lunch. We landed at 5,000 feet. There's the sheer side of the canyon, right? And it's right up there above sea level. And the runway, and you're going to kind of... Because if you come in too low, you'll just fly straight into the side of a canyon. And if you come in too high, well, you'll miss it altogether. We had a very nice lunch there. Then we went to Scottsdale for tea. And then on the way home, we were coming back via Palm Springs, which is in the valley of the mountains behind LA. And we were very low on fuel. It was 10 to 11, and the airfield closed at 11. And we had to radio down and got on the mobile phone saying, don't shut, we're coming in for fuel. Otherwise, we would have had to stay the night there. We got the fuel. Took off again, and then coming into LA, it was just this amazing, beautiful sight underneath us at 5,000 feet. And of course, Santa Monica Airfield was closed. But they're so clever in America. What they do is, on the radio, you've got a radio button to transmit, right? You tune into the frequency of the airfield you want to land at, and you press the transmit button 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the landing lights come on. It's incredible. So you can land at any airfield, even if it's closed, because you can get the landing lights on and see where you're going. Very safe thing. That's a nice looking guitar. Was that Pelham Blue? Yes, very pretty guitar. Yes. Right, I think we're nearly ready. The first set and then go into an interval where you can have a chat. But for the next 2 songs, will you go wild and crazy for the brilliant Daniel, Barrie, and the Drop Ds?
Hey baby, won't you come on over here? I've been watching you watch me. I can see it on your face. Loneliness came and gone. Girl, you could do a lot worse than come home with me. Come on with that face. In this place, she's gone and broken your heart. Can make you forget the way you left, and you can come back to my. Say, come on, let's have a good time. Go what you're drinking, I can buy you a few more. And you can curse him out over another round, or we can slip out the back door. I'm not in the business of heartbreak, only having a good time and drinking till you're. Come on with that face in this place. The way left, and you can come back to mine. Why ain't that bad? You look so sad. Come on, let's have a good time. Rather than swim, so don't worry about him. You don't owe him anything. Just have a good time, let him leave your mind. Go on with that face. In this place, he's gone and broken your heart. Can make you forget the way you lived, and you can come back to mine. Say, come on, let's have a good time. Face in this place, he's gone and broken your heart. Can make you forget the way you lived, and you can come back to mine. Why ain't So we are Daniel Barr and the Drop D's. We're a band a few times, but it's nice to be here with the band. This next song is a song I wrote about my first date with my girlfriend, and it was going around a song called Kissing in the Rain. Does anyone know Kenilworth? Oh, awesome. Yeah, it's a cool place. No one ever heard of it. So yeah. Oh, big up Kenilworth. Right, this is Kissing in the Rain. Walking down the cobbled streets of my hometown, but this feeling's foreign to me. So look in your eyes when you look up at me. I'm feeling like I've never felt before. I used to fear commitment and walk out the door, but somehow you changed it all for me. Probably think we're insane, but I know you feel the same way. These things, but I know that you mean it when you say to me, pull me in and push me against the wall, and kiss me as the rain starts to fall. We're just a kissing in the rain, kissing, oh, we're kissing in the rain, kissing in the rain. Take all your love and you hurt out on me, babe, 'cause it's alright, and you're alright with me. Tell me to shut up, but from when we first met I knew your heart is something I'd never give up. Probably think we're insane, but I know you feel the same way. And it feels strange in a short space of time. Say these things, but I know that you mean it when you say to me, pull me in and push me against the wall, and kiss me as the rain starts to fall. Kissing, oh, we're kissing in the rain, kissing in the rain. We think we're insane, but I know you feel the same way. It feels strange in a short space of time. Say these things, but I know that you mean it when you say to me, pull me in and push me in. Kiss me as the rain starts to fall. We're just kissing in the rain, kissing, oh,
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
Oh, that was brilliant stuff. One more time. Daniel, Barrie, and the Drop Ds. They will be back in the second half. Right, we're going to take a short break now for about 15 minutes. Please take this opportunity to have a chat to the bands. Does any of the bands have merch here tonight? Yeah. Yes, you got some merch. Where is it?
Oh, we've got some CDs.
Where is it?
On me. Oh, we've got it in our packs.
Okay, so take your merch out and pop it over here. If anyone would like a bit of little Daniel, Barrie and the Drop Ds merch, that will be their merch area over there. There's some tabletops you can put some stuff on. In the meantime, we're going to take a short break, get some drinks, have a chat. We'll be back in 15 minutes with more great live music after this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start the second half of tonight's phenomenal live show here at the Bedford. We're going to start the second half in the way that we finished the first half with two blistering performances. Welcome back to the stage, Daniel, Barrie and the Drop D's.
Thank you very much, guys. So, as it's the start of a new half, we'll introduce the band. So, on bass guitar is Mr. Daniel Hewitt. He's come all the way from Bristol today, so he's an incredible player. And on drums, ride sharing with me from Coventry, it's Sean McFadden on drums. And guitar. So this next song is a song from the EP that we have a few copies of with us today. This first song's called Living a Lie. It's our biggest song yet. It's got 135,000 streams. So it's our biggest song. It's called I
would pretend that I was on the mend, that I was okay with all the stop believing. We still go out, we still go to the bars. Hey, we go to live music just to see your pretty faces. I'm doing better than I ever have before. I'm glad I closed that door. Well, hey, baby, it won't change me. They're just words and they don't faze me. Can't you see how happy I am now, now that I'm not living a lie. Oh, not living a lie. We still go out, we still go to the bar. Hey, we go to life. See your pretty faces. I'm doing better than I ever have before. I'm glad I closed that door. Well, hey, baby, it won't change me. They're just words and they don't faze me. Can't you see how happy I am now, now that I'm living a lie? Oh, not living a lie. Hey, baby, it won't change me. They're just words and they don't faze me. 'Cause you see, not living a lie. Oh, not. Well, hey, baby, it won't change me. They're just words and they don't faze me. Can't you see how
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. I just want to say thank you to the Bedford, thank you to Tony, and thank you for all coming out and supporting live music. It's it's a brilliant thing that we have here, and to be able to play here a few times and to be back with my band, it's brilliant. Thank you so much. Obviously, it goes without saying the sound here is incredible. So this last song we got for you is a song called Take It All Back, which is a kind of about a messy kind of love triangle. So this is a song called Take It All Back.
Probably wanna hit me square in the face, and it doesn't change things. And she had to chase me, hunt me down like a superficial bride. And she doesn't know the price of your heart, what's gonna pay. Wish I'd take it all back, call it night, leave it just like that. I thought she should know, that's why she don't answer her phone. Hiding me, walk away and try and hide it, but you know it deep down. She'll love you now, she'll love you now. I know it's hard to hear, and I'm not your friend, but you deserve the truth now, after the week it's been. She's living around mine now, she needs to pick up her stuff. I know she should be here right now, I should get her to come. Wish I'd take it all back, call it night and leave it just like that. I thought she should know, that's why she don't answer her phone. You can fight me, confide in me, walk away and try and hide it, but you know it deep down. Love you now, she'll love you now. She should've left me alone, she should've let you go. Should've let you know how she really feels. Wish I did all back, call it night and leave it just like that. I thought you should know, that's why she don't answer her phone. You can fight me, confide in me, walk away and try and hide it, but you know it deep down, you know it deep down, you know it deep down. She'll love you now, she'll love you now.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, the brilliant Daniel, Barrie and the Drop Ds. Here's the CD. It's a very sexy double gatefold edition. You are an amazing audience. You're the best audience on the tour so far. Woo. And the tour started tonight, so but you're still the best. We have 4 more brilliant acts to bring to the stage. You've seen them all once in the first half. They're coming back playing different songs in the second half. If you want to find out more about the artists, you can go to our website right now. Go to the What's On page for tonight, and there will be links and background on all the acts. If you visit it after tonight, you'll have to go into the archive section, but it still all remains online. And also, if you want to share the web address, facebook.com/the Bedford Pub to watch the show live. Right, I think we're nearly ready to go now. We're going to take this. This is like the Olympic flame passing from one musician to the next. There, in grand style, as the magic jack plug plugs into yet another fabulous guitar. This is Loudon, isn't it? Yes, Loudon, one of the best guitars in the world. Loudon, they just sound like an acoustic guitar should sound immediately. Brilliant, big fan of Loudon. Right, anyway, enough of guitar envy. Will you please put your hands together and welcome to the stage with a big round of applause for Leo Baby.
Yeah. Hello again, everyone. Hello. My name is Leo. I live in Bristol. I came here today from Bristol on the coach. It's really cheap on the coach. It's like a £5. If you book in advance, it's like a £6 return. I'm just going to advertise coach travel for a moment. I'm 25 years old. I'm Leo Baby. I'm on Instagram as Leo Baby Music. And this song is it's brand new. And it's just about, when you feel really... Something comes your way that is really scary and quite fearful. You feel fearful, actually, and you dance through it, and life is a dance because you feel good, then you feel shit, then you feel good, then you feel shit, and you feel excited, then you feel scared, and it's a dance. So it's called I Am the Dancer. Darkness, I felt the light, I heard freedom moving in my body, a flickering flame, a flickering flame. Yeah. The heat gon' start to rise. Then fear comes right on time. Just give me strength to prosper. Give me strength to fight. I wanna be a dancer, an alchemist of life. Singing, I am the dancer. Lord, I am the dancer. I am the moon singing. When fear got a hold on me, when fear got a hold on me, I dance till the devil gone, 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 gone. Good Lord, give me answers of change. Next time the freedom calls my name, I say, freedom, yeah. We are motion, I am moving. And I felt thunder, thunder and fire. Cast me a song. See yourself freely. I am the peace. I am a seeker. So could you find me reaching for you? Life and limb, the river complete. Yeah. As I go, I am the dancer. Yeah, Lord, I am the dancer. I am the mover, singing. When fear got a hold on me, when fear got a hold on me, I dance till the devil gone, 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 gone. Good Lord, give me answers to change. Next time the freedom call my name, I say freedom, freedom, yeah. I say but I can dance away the pain. I'll dance to the morning rain. So watch me do, Lord, take away this pain by dancing through the morning rain. Banish the pain. Dancer, I am the mover. I ain't got the answers, just change. Next time the freedom calls my name. Thank you, guys. Woo! Woo! Thank you for having me. I'm very, very happy to be here. I didn't realize it was going to be like this when I walked in. I got very excited. I saw the room, I got excited. I saw the lights, I got excited. I'm pretty excited, sir. I'm just happy. I'm really happy to be here. Thanks for coming. Thanks to my friends for coming. You know what I'm saying? I live in Bristol, so it's nice when people come along. Thanks, Tony. Thanks, Rich. It sounds really good, and thanks for hosting the night. And everyone else just sounds wonderful. The standard's high, and I'm having a good time. Did I mention I'm excited? This song is called Born in the Sunshine. My baby, my lady, why the hell we talking for? I'm not sure. Could I give you the key to the answers I'm seeking? Tell me, would you want me to? We got way late. My wings could get messed up, but I wanna fly again just one more time. And how's it all gonna be? Oh, your love, I could only say us free. Say wanted to, yeah, yeah. 'Cause we were born in the sunshine, so we have a choice how to live life, yeah, yeah. And though I know the war of Wednesday's child, I found grace and she felt so wild. I heard my soul alive, and the music was heaven. I wanna make you feel good like heaven. Tell me, did you want it too? High flying daydreams, my wings could get messed up, but I want to fly again just one more time. How's it all gonna be? Oh, your love, I could only say us three. We were born in the sunshine. Hey, now we got a choice how to live life, yeah, yeah. 'Cause though I know the war of Wednesday's child, I found grace and she felt so wild. I heard my soul alive, and the music was heaven. Yeah, yeah, the music was heaven. So tell me, would you want it to stop wailing? Wings could get messed up. And just one more time. Now, Lord, but now I only set us free. We were born in the sunshine. We have some choice how to live life, yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause though I know the war of Wednesday's child, I found grace and she felt so wild. Then I heard my soul alive. Heaven. Just wanna dance and love you in heaven. Just wanna dance and love you, heaven. Ooh. Did you want me to? It's Leo Baby Music on the Instagram. Look it up. Oh, you're so nice.
Absolutely. Wow, what a performance. Two beautiful songs, Leo, showing your wide breadth of songwriting capabilities. I'm actually from Bristol. It's my hometown.
Oh, I sensed an accent.
You spotted something in my R's. Yeah.
I sensed an accent.
I'm playing in Bristol this Friday, actually. Playing at the Hen and Chicken in Bedminster.
Oh, that's near me. I'm in South Bristol as well. Bedminster.
Yeah, big it up, Bedminster. Anyway, if anyone is watching live online and anyone here who's based in Bristol wants to come and see the show, it's at the Chicken and Hen. It's my full awake touring show that I've just been all around the world with Steve Harris from Iron Maiden opening for his band British Lion on the Iron Maiden tour as we integrated in between their shows. Australia, New Zealand, Japan, North and South America. It's been an amazing tour, but if you want to see the whole thing, video, immersive, and lots of guitar solos, it's happening on Friday, January the 17th at the Hen and Chicken in Bristol. Okay, that's my little promo out the way. Right, our next artist is coming back up to the stage. And as you can see, we have a very diverse, eclectic lineup of artists who each bring something very special to this stage. And whilst we're waiting to plug a few things in, does anyone else have another question for me? I had a very fine question about the follow-up to my quantum physics song. Is there anything else anyone would like to ask me? That's a great question. I would say, because of the audience reaction, it was in Argentina. It was El Teatrito, which I think means the little theatre. Had about 600 people in there, and they were chanting, Tony, Tony. It was quite spectacular. But from a purely technical point of view, I would say both the shows that we did in Japan, in Osaka and Tokyo, the stages were phenomenal, the PAs were great, and I was using house engineers wherever I went, so they didn't know my music, but they did a brilliant job for me. So technically Japan, emotionally Argentina. Right, I think we're ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, will you welcome back to stage the brilliant Mr. Chris Sagan?
Thank you very much. I've been wildly enjoying tonight, I have to say. It's so funny. I was saying to my friend Dave, who's a very talented musician himself, and he just had to go back to Buckingham. So he came all the way from Buckingham tonight to come to Bedford. Last time I think I came here, there's people that came from Germany to play here, and that's not surprising at all, as you can imagine the place. But I was saying to them, I said, like, you practice and you practice and you practice, and I'm like nearly 40 now, by the way, and it's amazing. I love being at nights where it just makes you feel like an amateur, and this is definitely one of those nights. So the act here, just absolute top shelf. So round of applause to you chaps. So in the spirit of doing somewhat experimental stuff, would you like a song that I've done before live or not? I knew you'd say that. Damn it. Okay, cool. All right, I'll give this a go. I've never done this before live, so I'll give it a go.
Said I know I met you before, 'cause I feel alone in the sea. I feel like fighting. fighting. Always by your side. Oh, said I know that. Oh, said I know that you before. Said I know met you before. Thank you. I struggled to introduce that last song. It's called shit. What's it called? Voice in Your Head. And like I say, it's one of those songs. It's I was inspired by Enya. So I don't know if you've ever heard of Enya, but she's like very ethereal. Yeah, you know the song like all that kind of stuff. So it's one of those songs. And if you ever hear the version of it, I'll probably release it at some point. And it's kind of like a very ethereal type song, like a wall of harmonies on the. But it's a tricky one because it's one of the songs I listen to. It's like a diary entry. It's like a really rough time, you know. So I don't really talk about what it's about, but it's a crazy time. But it made something nice. So it's a nice thing when out of horribleness comes something beautiful. Sounds like I love my own shit a bit too much, doesn't it, to be fair to me, but you get the idea. Anyway, this last song, again, I'll give you a choice. It's kind of an original or a cover, but the cover's fun, really fun. Yeah, you fancy a cover? And Sun, with a few little surprises in there. There is a house we call the rising sun. Yet it's been the ruin of many a boy. I know. Shows all the glitters gold, and she's buying still. When she gets there, she knows when the stores are closed. In a world, she can get what she can. your children not to do what I to spend your life in the house of the rising sun. Oh, there is a house in New Orleans that they call the rising sun. Yeah, and it's built the world with you. This is the rhythm. Oh, this is the rhythm. Oh, of the night. This is the rhythm of the night. Oh, night. Oh, yeah. This is the rhythm of the night. Oh, night. This rhythm is a dance. She's a strange compare. You can feel it everywhere. Real life and choice, real mind and voice. You can feel it everywhere. Oh, it's a passion. Oh, you can feel it in the air. Oh, it's a passion. Oh, you can This is the rhythm of your life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris. What a monster mashup that was at the end. Fantastic stuff. Chris Sagan, ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Big round of applause.
Thank you very
Wow.
much.
So, we only have two more artists to bring to the stage, which is sad because it means that we are about 75% of the way through the evening already, and it's gone very quickly, too quickly, really. However, that's the point of what we do here is we try and bring as much variety to the stage in as short a space of time as possible so that you get a chance to see and hear some of the most amazing talent out there. Daniel sadly has had to make his way back to Coventry. I have a lot of love for Coventry. A long time ago, in the early 80s, Coventry was the headquarters of a company called Streetly Electronics. Any keyboard players or musicians recognize that name? Streetly Electronics made the Mellotron, for those of you who know about your keyboards. And I had a double Mellotron in a flight case, in a space frame, and it wasn't working very well. And we had a very dodgy manager in the band that I was in. So I had to take it back to Coventry to get it repaired. He had a really ratty old Transit that you could see through the rust in the floor. And I didn't really have any money, and he gave me a great big barrel full of diesel to fill it up with, because we couldn't pay for the petrol, for the fuel. And I got to Coventry, dropped the unit off, and I was expecting it for it to be fixed the same day, and they said they wouldn't be able to do it till the next day. So I went in on a rainy day in Coventry and to just look for something interesting to do, and I approached a woman on the street and said to her, "Is there like a museum around here?" And she said, "Well, there's a toy museum here." So the toy So we went back there, and she let me look around the toy shop, and then invited me to stay for tea. And not many people know I had a career when I was much younger as a magician. So I had some cards with me and some magic paraphernalia, and I did some. And then they took me down to the local working men's club where I met the mayor and I did some tricks for him. And then they said, you should stay the night with us. So I stayed the night and they looked after me basically and fed me and gave me a safe place to sleep for the night when I had no money, nowhere to stay, and a keyboard that couldn't be picked up on the same day. So I'm very grateful to them. Lost complete touch with them, but a lot of fondness for Coventry. Right, we're ready to go now. Rob Clamp is back, ladies and gentlemen. He did 2 brilliant songs in the first half. He's back again to play another 2. Give him a massive round of applause, Rob Clamp.
Hi, Story. So I've got an older brother who he plays music as well. We have differing ideas of how we want to play our music. He's more focused on the kind of staying in and recording side, and I want to get. That's what I do now. Anyways, this is a song which I kind of wrote about. Doesn't matter where you're going, just remember where you're from. This song's called Climbing on Rooftops.
Stranger than fiction, stronger than ice, climbing on rooftops, the light in your eyes, all things forgiven, true transparency. Give me the days where we misbehaved. Take what you want, not what you need, and it's all coming back. Paper planes and sleeping bags, I recall it all firsthand. On that rooftop where I danced, the less we remember, the more I forget. Climbing on rooftops, I'm not done yet. Give me a reason to give it up. My favorite window out to the ledge. Don't hold me back as I climb to the top, and it's all coming back. Paper planes and sleeping bags, I recall it all firsthand. On that rooftop where I danced, climbing on rooftops, we're climbing on rooftops, climbing on rooftops, we're climbing on rooftops. Hey! The less we remember, the more out to the ledge. Don't hold me back like I never left. Give me a reason to come on down, constantly craving something I can't down. We're climbing on rooftops, I don't wanna stop. We're climbing on rooftops, I won't give it up. We're climbing on rooftops, we're climbing on rooftops, I won't give it up. We're climbing on rooftops. I won't give it up.
Cheers, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for having me. Massive thank you to Tony and to Rich and to everybody working here this. And serving you drinks, you know, supplying us with a good time. My name is Rob Clamp. C-L-A-M-P is my surname, like a wheel clamp. That's my real name. Thank you, Dad, for that. Yeah, my first name is Rob. Please look me up on things like Instagram, Facebook, social media, whatever it is. I'm touring quite a lot this year. I'm bringing my band to London in a couple of months. We're playing at the Water Rats. And yeah, we got quite a lot on. I did this really stupid thing last year where I'd saved up enough money. I've been working free and quit my job and travel across the UK and Europe singing songs to good people like yourselves. And the van broke down just outside Berlin last year. So I had to move back to Southampton. And then I just, as soon as I got the first opportunity, went straight back to Europe to continue playing music. I did not learn my lesson. Anyway. Genuine pleasure to be on a lineup like this. Everyone's been phenomenal. Thank you so much for having me. Take care. Good night. Cheers. It's a little interlude to my van that caught fire.
Hey little girl, is your daddy home? Does he go away and leave you all alone? Say no, I've got a bad desire. Oh, 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 I'm on fire. Tell me now, baby, is he good to you? Does he talk to you the way that I do? Say no, I wanna take your heart. Oh, 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 I'm on fire. Oh, 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 I'm on fire.
This song's called Lost Soul. Thanks very much.
In a rush, diamonds in the rough, when weird stone stuck in our shoes. You could have seen it wasn't meant to be, but I was leaving there with you. But we had time. Oh, what a rush. Oh, what a lie. Yeah, what a lie. I'm just a lost soul, searching. summer days, addicted to the taste when we had nothing left to lose. I couldn't wait. Where we were lost, but we had time. Don't tell me who I am or where I need to go. I'm just a lost soul, searching for a home. Back where we were lost, we had time. Oh, what a rush. Oh, what a life. Yeah, what a life.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Rob Clamp, ladies and gentlemen. What a massive sound for one human being. It sounded brilliant. Two fantastic songs. The question we all have in the back of our head, though, Rob, is the van still in Berlin?
The van's back in Southampton.
Oh, good. Okay, right. We were worried because we didn't know what happened to the van. We just know it broke down outside Berlin. Had to come back on a lorry. I know the feeling. I did a gig in Sunderland, and it was a great gig, sold-out show. End of the night, the car wouldn't start. So I called the AA. He turned up with his little spray can of Easy Start. Still wouldn't start. I had a gig the next day in Louth in Lincolnshire. And this was a Sunday night, or a Saturday night. It was now a Sunday morning. So there was no car rentals open. I couldn't get another car. I had to do an AA relay back to London, which was both sad because I had to cancel the gig, but a real mess. It took me 4 vans. Do you know why they call it AA relay? Have you ever heard of AA relay? It's because, one vehicle won't take you all the way. They go as far as the end of their little turf. So basically, I was getting dropped off at motorway service stations all the way down to London, and it was a bit like a dodgy drugs deal. I had to look for another yellow van to see who was going to take me the next bit. But we made some great friends, because these people are really saviours, right? When your car is really messed up and someone gets you home safe and sound, it really means a lot to you. It took 18 hours to get back from Sunderland. But it was an adventure, and I was very happy to be back. So that's why they call it AA relay, because unless it's very local, they can only go for about 2 hours in their own territory before they get to the end, the perimeter of their permissible, something else beginning with P that allows them to give you a lift. There we go. Anyway, well, I'm glad the van got back from Berlin, although Berlin's a cool place. I like Berlin. Who's been to Berlin? Who hasn't been to Berlin? Well, you're missing something. Berlin's a very cool city, got some great clubs. I couldn't find anything quite like this in the live music sector. Obviously, there was big gigs there, but the kind of a singer-songwriter circuit over there is a little bit harder to find. But there's tons of clubs that you can go in on a Friday night and come out on a Sunday afternoon, and you've got mainly the same clothes with you, but you've just danced your clothes off. Anyway, but it's a great city. Right, I am completely in bullshit freefall. It's time to finish this immediately and introduce our final act of the night, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an incredible night. Everyone's been so fantastic, and I'm really thrilled. These guys started the night and they're finishing the night in grand style. So would you please go absolutely Wembley audience crazy for VOODOO Jr.?
Check, check, check. Thank you, and you beautiful people staying here on a Tuesday night. We love you, we love you. And yeah, big respect to everyone who's been playing tonight. But yeah, we're gonna do a couple songs now. This next one's called Rampage. Chicks. There's no artificiality to your intelligence. Let me tell you, you're more than 1, 2, 3, AABC. So let's get back to basics, alright? Cause yes, you are a super quantum computer. Hey! Get on a rampage. Hey, make room or make way. Hey, get on a rampage. Hey, make room or make way. Cause I said yes, you are a super quantum computer. So let's get into it. I'ma show you how to do it. All night, all day. Come, let's play. Cause yes, you know that you're a super quantum computer. Hey, get on the rampage. Hey, make room or make way. Hey, get on a rampage. I'ma show you all night, all day. Something more to it. You gotta look inside to do it. It's in your mind's eyes. Blink so quick to it. Let me show you how we do it. It's a rampage all day. Yeah. No artificial intelligence inside of you. Don't be begging no computer. Algorithms got shit on you. Computer, yeah? Hey, get on a rampage. Hey, make room or make way. Don't you know that you are a super quantum computer? All right, beautiful people. I would love to just chat to you all night, but I know it's late out here, so we're just gonna jump straight into the next one. This one's called Swipe Left. It's a little story about dating apps and then finding somebody at the end of it. So get to it. Jeez. But it's a kind of a fantasy kind of. Yeah. Hold tight, audience participation, boy. Love that. Check it. Yeah. Oh, they say the sea of fish is quite full. Plenty there to be seen, many at once to behold. But the days they turn to nights, parade before my eyes, and make for a stranger's face burning in the back of my contemplation. My mind gets fixated, I find my thumb starts cramping, my likes have exceeded, and here I am going into overdrive. Oh, baby, don't go, no, up into cyberspace, never I'ma see your face. Swipe left, swipe right, maybe I'ma bend the things I think I like. Swipe left, swipe right. But I see you've got a nice bio. Know you wanna bring more to the table, but with myths and fables. Hey babe, how it's been a fair yarn without no real detail. What the heck are we meant to connect and get each other when we're hidden right behind a paywall? Now my hand feels discordant with my brain, yo, no contentment in this digital flow. Oh, 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 baby, don't go, no, off into the cyberspace. Never I'ma see your face, love. Swipe left, swipe right. Maybe I'ma break my mind. I said I gotta swipe left, despite my desire. Baby, I can taste it. Give me just a little wave, yeah. Got me going kinda crazy. See you sweet and looking nice there. Feel, ooh, yeah, yeah. Now I feel I'm messing up, I feel sincere. I'm cheeky up on IG. Send your pictures looking mighty fine. So baby, don't go, no, off into cyberspace. Never I'ma see your face, love. Swipe left, swipe right. Maybe I'ma break my mind. I said I've gotta swipe less, despite my desire. So I swipe left, I just might rumble in the jungle, bunnies absent their ties. Right, yeah, delete fine. No phone down and head right outside. Catch your eye like a midnight glisten or moonlight. Maybe, baby, we can take a walk. You know this real world's paradise. So, baby, let's go on into vibrant. Delete fine, I get that robot out of my mind. No need for machines or algorithms. So we take a crown and place it. Let's not take our time and waste it. We got vaccinate, let's embrace this. There ain't no time to waste, let's get serious. Oh, 3 more songs. You guys stop it. Nah, no, we couldn't. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, we should do another one. No, really? Is there time for that? I don't know. That's a great response. Okay, yeah, we've been VOODOO Junior. Okay, good night, everybody. Thanks for staying so late. Find us on Insta mainly. VOODOO Junior, if you're not there already.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, massive round of applause. VOODOO Junior closing the night. And keep that applause going for all of the artists that you've seen tonight. For Daniel, Barrie and the Drop Ds. For the fantastic Leo Baby from Bristol. Well done, Leo. For Chris SAGAN. For Rob Clamp from Southampton. And finally, VOODOO Junior. Put your hands together for Rich, our sound engineer, making it all sound so brilliant tonight. We love you, Rich. Thank you for coming out. We're back with more great live music here tomorrow night. It's going to be a busy one tomorrow. If you're in the area and you want to pop in, I promise you some great stuff tomorrow as well. In the meantime, have a safe journey home. We're going to open these doors because this bar is now closed, and some staff will come in and start moving some tables around, so don't be too worried about it. But through there, the bar remains open to midnight, so there's no rush. In the meantime, you've been an amazing audience. Stay safe, stay sound. We love you very much. Thank you and good night.